Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, text 6. Karmendriyani samyamayaste manasasmaran indriyada vibhudatma mityachara sauchyate. One who restrains the senses of action but whose mind dwells on sense objects certainly deludes himself, as is called pretender. So that's the mityachara, is like a pretender when one is externally controlling the senses, but one meditates this sense object in the mind. Then one is basically, because the action, when we really get into action, the action is happening in the mind, which means that the experience of the action is in the mind, even if we externally refrain the senses, but internally we dwell in these actions what we are try to externally restrict ourselves, then we are fooling ourselves. We are fooling the others, we are fooling ourselves. Of course, when we do the practice, we may first, in order to control the mind, we can control the senses first, which means that we first refrain from the external action, and then we deal the internal action. So that's not problem. The problem is that if we kind of give ourselves internal freedom to meditate or contemplate the sense object while we externally are refraining the senses to like a connect to the sense object, then we are deluding ourselves, which means that we are doing the action, but we are doing it not externally, but we are doing it in the mind. So one should try to control both. If the mind is controlled, the senses are controlled, and the sense control should lead towards the mental control. Otherwise, it's not very profound. Bhagavad Gita, each time.